Hey, hello. Oh my goodness. Welcome back to Alex Plays. I am Alex. If you are a consistent Alex Plays viewer, you know I took a month off. Took the month of October off, 2015. There's a reason for that, and I'll get to it in a little bit. But first, how about we introduce me in the game? So I did Paper Mario 1000 Year Door, and I did Let's Plays with my good friend Brand Range, and there will be new Alex Plays with coming out soon, hopefully soon. We'll be recording soon-ish. This series should be beginning November 2nd, and we are playing Sly 2 Band of Thieves, which we are currently in the Sly collection. Which includes Sly 1, 2, and 3. The reason I'm not doing 1 is because I like 1. It's cool, but it's actually formatted completely different from 2, 3, and 4, which are kind of formatted like open world games. 1 is more, it's kind of like Crash Bandicoot, except actually an enjoyable experience. So, ooh, sick burn. God, I'm back with a fiery passion. Oh God. So we're doing Sly 2. So we're just skipping Sly 1. I may do Sly 3 after this. Maybe. Then 4. We'll see. I don't want to commit to anything. God knows I couldn't commit to the month of October. So, thank you for viewing. I'm Alex O'Neill, as I hope you know. This is going to be great. Sly Cooper is so good. It's so good. It is, in my opinion, probably the most underappreciated franchise probably in all video games, outside of Tomba. But a lot of people like Sly, which is good, but not enough people do. So, let's hit select. So we want to invert our controls because I am an invert. Camera inverted. We want, I believe, it might be like one of those weird things where it inverts X and Y axis. We don't want that. All right, so we should be good with just starting a new game. There's a lot more dialogue in this than Paper Mario, so we get to sit and listen more.
I read you loud and clear, lizard.
That line always gets me. I've played this intro like 1,000 times, but I love it still.
Look, Bentley, I know this is your first time out in the field, but you gotta loosen up. If we're going to get to those clockwork parts, I need you on your toes. So in plain talk, what's your status?
Well, I've established myself in the basement, and I'm pretty sure I can rewire the service elevator if you can power it up from that security station.
Hang tough, pal. It might take some time, but I'll figure out a way to get up there.
So, oh God, it did invert the x-axis. Just immediately, I'm like, oh no. What's worse? I'm trying to think, like, what's worse, inverted x-axis and hating it, or non-inverted y-axis or hating it? This is going to be the entire first episode. I just want to let you guys know. I'll get used to the x-axis invert. It's going to be terrible for a little bit. Look at this guard, this big old pig dude. Do not touch. Cool. So, first things first. I'm going to talk about what's up with Alex Plays. Since this is an episode of Alex Plays. Catch y'all up. And then we will catch up on the Sly Cooper. Give you a little breakdown. Hopefully you know a thing or two about Sly Cooper. If you've never played Sly Cooper before, we're going to have fun. I've played this game like... Oh no. I'm going to switch it back. You don't really look up and down in this game, so I'm not too worried about it. It's the binoculars. What is this? I'm trying to think where. I think I can switch to binocular. I'm very sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm guessing that's gonna be the same too. Yeah. Okay. So like this is left to right, and then so it's inverted by default. Man, this game is weird. So I if you don't follow me on Twitter or anything, which is at alfighter27 plug. Look at this. I'm robbing a museum, by the way, is like kind of the intro to this game. I love Sly Cooper games because they actually make you feel like you're heisting, like pulling a great heist. Sly 2 is all about pulling heists, like big, grandiose heists. And of course, it opens with a museum heist, and it's amazing. All of them are pretty amazing, though. If you don't follow me on Twitter or anything, or listen to Irrational Passions podcast, you might not know, but Bentley's spliced the wires, but my house blew up. There was an explosion in my neighbor's house, and I actually lost the home I was living in. So throughout the month of October, I was trying to find a new place to live. That happened at the end of September, so I'd already scheduled out episodes until then. So that's why Alex Plays continued through September. But now I'm in a new home, and I'm ready to get back to Let's Playing. So, all good. Bentley's my favorite. So, if you don't know Sly Cooper, we got a band of thieves, as Sly 2 is known as. Sly, who's like kind of your quick, dexterous thief.
Thanks, pal. For your first time out, you did pretty well.
Oh, this operation is far from complete. Now that the lasers and spotlights are offline, Murray should be moving into position for your rendezvous. I'll stay here and provide computer support while you go on ahead.
Bentley here, the turtle, is he's your brains, right? He plans everything out. He gets an idea just based on the intel that usually Sly picks up. And Murray, who Bentley mentioned, is our brawn. He's our tough guy who does the heavy lifting when we need to do the heavy lifting. He also drives the getaway van. So we've got the trifecta of the brains, the brawn, and the thief. So, as you can imagine, they make a pretty good team. And on top of that, you've got like the fucking smoothest jazz, which is going on. But there are a few other characters in Sly Cooper that we'll get to know. Hopefully we will see them in this episode where we at 8 minutes.
According to my information, the clockwork parts are being stored up there. Now to get access, you're gonna have to meet up with Murray at the rendezvous point.
This also serves as just a fantastic cold open.
Is filled with guards.
No problem. I'll just take the long way around.
If memory serves, you need to jump and hit the circle button to run along ropes.
So, Sly Cooper is from a long family of thieves, right? Of course. The Coopers were thieves for many, many years, through generations, right? And they recorded all the different talents that each of them brought to the table in a book called The Thievius Raccoonus. That's why the first game is called The Thievius Raccoonus. Because you're basically you lose. Sly lost all the pages when his dad was murdered by some dude named Clockwork. Really fucked up, kind of dark.
Murray must have gotten lost along the way. Try pressing on ahead without him.
And so you spent the first game kind of fighting against Clockwork's gang members, getting all those pages back, and Sly learning all of those abilities again. And here we have Murray. who I love.
Greetings, citizen. I hope you weren't harmed by my meteoric entrance.
No, Murray, I kept at a safe distance.
Good, good. The Thunderflop knows neither friend nor foe, only destruction.
Yeah, could you maybe channel some of that raw energy into the security gate?
Of course, it is nothing before the Murray.
So this is Murray and Bentley's first operation out in the field as well. It's worth noting. Bentley specifically, Murray's kind of been out there before, but not in this much of a capacity. Also note that Murray has like human eyes in his glasses. It's weird. It's weird. But yeah, so Sly's got basically superpowers in regards to being a thief, and it's cool.
Another barrier stands before you. Fear not, I shall bend it like the truth.
Bend it like the truth.
Solid work, Murray. You're really in the zone.
My hulking frame is too much for that puny rope. You go ahead and unlock the doors from the inside. I'll be waiting in the hallway to help you carry out the clockwork parts.
So Sly Cooper is all about stealth. The series, it's just been a big part of the series, always. And I love it. It's probably the best kind of not so serious stealth out there.
We need to pull the plug on this operation right now.
Freeze, Cooper.
Inspector Fox, as beautiful and unpredictable as ever.
Whereas you crooks are so predictable. You always return to the scene of the crime.
Crime? I haven't stolen anything.
Yet.
Yet.
Oh, really? Then who broke in last night and made off with all the clockwork parts? You've got the motive.
Someone already stole the parts?
Don't play dumb with me. It might not have been him, Carmelita. The method of entry and guard casualties all point to this being a Claw Gang job.
The Claw Gang?
Constable Neela, I allowed you
Constable
to stay
Neela?
as a favor to the Contessa. I really don't need any help. Oh, I think you might. Look at the facts. Facts! Sly Cooper is right here. I caught him red-handed. I'm just saying that there are other criminals in the world other than... Sly Cooper! After him! Hey, come back here, Ringtail!
This is Carmelita Fox, whom I'd hope you'd be familiar with. She's kind of your nemesis,
Shake a leg, Murray. It's
anti-hero.
You can't run
She's
forever.
obsessed with catching Sly Cooper.
Part of the plan.
Yeah, well, this is where things get fun.
Hold still!
And she's got a great name, Carmelita Fox.
Stop, thief!
This is getting a little hot. You guys go warm up the van. I'll keep Carmelita busy.
You're all going to jail.
Pick me up at the rendezvous.
Uh-oh. Le police.
Freeze!
One thing like that's never really mentioned in Sly Cooper, you can see like the pyramids in the background. So I believe we're in Egypt. It's a very like world traveling. You can see the van there. Very world traveling series. Like the first place we go is downtown Paris.
Hold still!
And in like some of the third game, you go to Venice, I believe.
I'm headed toward your position. Jumping fast so we can get out of here.
Hey, come back here, Ringtail!
Peace. And that's it. That's the cold open intro,
Aren't you, Cooper?
which is it's so good. It's just like it throws you right into it, no context. And then you get these comic book cutscenes.
Carmelita's just as angry as ever. She's really
This will
quite
set
lovely
stuff
when
up
she's
if
angry.
you've never seen a Sly Cooper before.
Constable Neela. Was a reference to the Claw Gang just a slip of the tongue, or an intentional clue? Either way, it's our only lead on the missing clockwork parts. Clockwork. He was consumed with jealousy for the Cooper clan's thieving reputation.
The Cooper clan.
Is it inappropriate to refer to him as a monster?
No.
No, not at all. What kind of person stays alive for hundreds of years with the express intention of wiping out a rival's family line? Imagine the hatred fueling that first decision to replace his mortal body with soulless machinery. Ultimately, it did the trick. Clockwork lived on. He caught up with my parents, and I wound up in an orphanage. It's there that I met my pals, Bentley, the brains of our outfit, and Murray.
I love little
the
Murray.
brawn.
He's
They
adorable.
turned out to be all the family I needed. 2 years ago, I thought I'd finished it. How naive to think I could so easily put an end to that kind of hatred. And now he's back. In pieces, sure, but the threat is real. Does the Claw Gang even realize what they've stolen? I don't know what's in my future, but I won't let it be a repeat of my past.
Yeah, man. Clockwork. Shit's legit. We're going to dive deep into that. And next time on Alex Plays. So, next time, I guess? Next time. I'll see you guys tomorrow.